Hey there, guys. Been a while since I've done one of these. Very long time. Just got kind of doing other stuff. Never had time to really do anything. But I've got some free time, so I thought I'd do another one, just for the hell of it. This time we're going to be doing Tex Murphy, Overseer, as you can see. This is a remake of the first Tex Murphy game. It came out, I think this is the last one they did, maybe. I don't know if that's right. But they went back and redid the new one with like all the shit they had learned from doing the sequels. So I've never played this one. I played some of the other ones. Actually, that's a lie. I've played one of the other ones. I played Under a Killing Moon. Which was awesome. Yep, sure. God, I remember the fucking walking speed. I want to go fast. Yes, sure. Animated textures. I wonder if that's gonna fuck everything up. Might as well. So, hint? Can't get a hint on this? So anyway, I've tried to do this in the past, like, gosh, probably 6 months ago now. And then I couldn't get my setup working, and then I just started doing other stuff. And well, anyway, hopefully it gets better this time. Player name. That's me. Play level. Entertainment. We recommend entertainment level the first time through the game. Alright, then I'll do that. There are hints available on this level, as well as an option to bypass the more difficult puzzles. 1,500 points are possible. The game player's level is very challenging and should be selected only by experienced game players. Hints are not available, but you can receive extra bonus points for successfully completing puzzles. 4,000 points are possible. Okay, let's go entertainment, because I like to be entertained. That's quiet. Hopefully it's not quiet in the recording. Rebecca Broussard. I wonder if this intro, Under Killing Moon, the intro was done by James Earl Jones, which is hilarious. I doubt that they got him again. But who knows? I've heard of none of these people. Chris Jones as Tex Murphy. Who I think, this might not be right, but I think he also like worked on the game. See, rolling back. I believe this is all like a flashback of him telling the story of how he got how he is. Chess.
Is your daddy dead?
Is your daddy dead? Stabbed in the eye. Brian Stingham. Oh boy. Hey, it's that guy. I know that guy. What's his name? Hell of a dream, Tex.
Tex?
Are you okay? Sit up for a minute in the camera.
Classic excuse.
No, I've fallen. I can't get up.
Oh, come on, sweetie. Let me see that handsome face of yours.
The man without a face.
I'm not wearing it. I think it's in the laundry.
Quit stalling. I want to see the real you.
Charlton Heston.
I look like one of those hideous mutants from beneath the Planet of the Apes.
Hey, well, that's going to be nothing compared to what you're going to look like after I'm done with you if you show up late tonight.
Biological excuse.
Oh, no. I'm not late again, am I? Curse this internal clock of mine.
You probably forgot, but our date starts in exactly 12 minutes. Lucky for you. There is a 1-hour grace period.
Oh, that's nice. Heartfelt gratitude.
Thanks, Chelsea. You're the only one who really understands me. So what are we doing tonight?
It's a surprise.
Ooh, sexy time. Lover's lanes.
All right. Well, I sure hope it's bowling, because I just got my ball waxed.
No, we're not going to the 10-Pin Palace. And we're not having chili dogs either. Now don't go back to sleep.
Just blank stare.
Make yourself beautiful as quick as you can and zip on over here. I'll be waiting.
Can do, chica.
Sorry I'm late.
Is that all you ever wear,
At
Tex?
least you're here. Come on in, let me take your hat and your coat.
You know, in this light, you kind of look like a princess.
Ooh. So
What
suave.
dwarf do I have with me tonight? Happy, grumpy, or dopey?
Sleepy, actually. But hey, I'll tell you what.
Sweet
Put
sneaks.
on a fresh shirt. I'm wearing the tie you asked me to wear. Get a couple of drinks for me. I'm gonna perk right up, okay?
Well, you look like you've been working hard.
Oh, man, I'm exhausted. It's just that I can't seem to get a decent night's sleep.
You still having those nightmares?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I think if you kept a little bit more normal hours and you ate a decent meal every now and again, you might look and feel a lot better. And that's why we have an 8 o'clock reservation at the Golden Pagoda.
Does she live in the red light district?
Well, since you got to pick the restaurant, maybe I could be in charge of the early evening entertainment.
Oh.
Tex, honey, listen. I don't want you to think that I'm not interested. I am. It's just that I think that we have some things that we really need to discuss first.
Ah, pfft.
Such as?
I just think...
Just get down to the nookie.
Go further.
What, like, all the way to second base?
No.
Prude.
All I'm talking about is the ability to commit to something that has the potential to make us both very happy.
It's about Sylvia, isn't it?
No, and it's not about marriage. It's about that one thing that prevents us from being close.
Sylvia have to do with you and me.
You tell me.
Okay. If you really want to know, I'll tell you. Keep in mind, 6 years ago, I was pretty much an idiot. The colonel had just fired me from his detective agency because I thought everything had to be done by the book. Literally. Well, being the naive optimist that I was, I decided to go into business for myself and become a big success. As it turned out, I was about to learn some even harder lessons.
Rule number 1, never fall in love with a client. Sound advice.
There I was in my shiny new office with all the trimmings up to my ears in debt. Weeks had gone by and I was still waiting around for my first client.
Those
to show.
blinds connected at the bottom? That's weird.
I figured I'd have more work than I could handle in a big city like New San Francisco. I was just starting to feel like a tiny bug on a windshield.
Anybody who knows anything about the Tex Murphy games knows that this
You
is...
wouldn't believe it, but I had a really nice office. Let me tell you about it.
Okay. I forget how to move. Oh, hold down right mouse and move the mouse. God, I hate the way that you look in these games. Okay, how do you look around? I forgot how to do that. Sorry guys, bear with me for a moment. Oh, I can just use the arrow keys if I want. But looking. Get rid of that. Alt. Nope. Let's go into config keyboard. Eye level. Look up is home. Well, that's not going to work, because that's my record button. Look down is end. Let's make that W and that forward. Shift. Nope. Make that control. And make this S. Walk slowly. I don't know. Fucking Q. Who cares? Let's see if that worked. And it crashed the game. Fucking awesome. Off to a rip-roaring start. Alright, I will get back to where I was, and then we will get back into this. Alright,
Cool, clear
I'm back. It actually saved it somehow. Some sort of auto-save. God, I hate the controls in these games. So frustrating. What is that?
One thing's for sure. This isn't the only love seat in the office.
Oh, Tex. What will we do with you, huh?
My fax machine's brand new. Now if I could just get a fax from someone other than my mom.
Nope, stop that. Alright. I will get the hang of these.
I fill my ashtray with candy in hopes that visitors will forego the dangers of smoking in favor of good, wholesome, processed sugar.
I believe in the older games, in the present, this candy dish he always uses as an ashtray, so... Ooh, a tape measure, I believe.
I use this tape to measure my success. I've just got to dust it off and it'll work like a charm.
Good to know. I don't think you know how tape measures work, Tex.
These are travelogues of every country in the world that begins with A.
That's cool, I guess.
All right. Looks like the latest issue of Boyd's Life has arrived.
All right.
I wonder what that crazy Boyd is up to this month.
I don't know, Tex. I don't know.
Oh, Boyd's Life. Annual fishing issue. I wonder what those twins are up to this month.
That's a huge magazine. It's like the size of his chest.
Extreme Sports Illustrated is pretty cutting edge. The last issue had an article on ultimate chess. 30 men and 2 women in a literal fight to the death.
That sounds like something I wouldn't want to partake in. Alright. Okay. Here we go.
I just got this phone, and it came with a free 2-week subscription to the American Information Database. I can request data on my cases, and it will be faxed to my office immediately.
Nice. That's a pretty crucial part, I believe, of these games. It's getting the info. See if you got anything in your file cabinets, dog.
Well, I've only got a few things in my file cabinets right now, but someday they'll be jam-packed.
I've seen the future, Tex. They don't. Nothing. Close, damn you. Few things in your file cabinet, my ass.
This is where letters of recommendation and thank yous from clients will go. Oops. This letter from the Colonel's been misfiled.
Oh, no. Okay. So, let's... Nope. Inventory's over here. Colonel's note. Murphy, I thought I'd write this note to wish you well in your new venture. Also, you might think I still hate your guts for that little stunt you pulled on me with the ethics board. As it turns out, a few of my friends at the SFPD, among others, were able to help me clear things up and get my PI license reinstated. So, other than the character smearing and public humiliation, everything's worked out fine. And I do still hate your guts, you ungrateful, two-faced little turd. I put a lot of trust in you. Took you under my wing, showed you the ropes of the business. And for what? A knife in the back. Word of advice. Someday you're going to learn that not everything is black and white. Sometimes you have to bend the rules a little to make them work right. And even more important, never betray your friends. That kind of thing comes back to haunt you. So, again, good luck running your own agency. If anyone ever needed it, it's you. And don't expect me to send any business your way. I don't like seeing people waste their money. The Colonel. Oh, and then it just goes away. Alright. 101 pickup lines that really work. Mutant fish. Catch them before they get you. Lynx 2037. The ultimate golf game. Whoa, look at that. Alright. Get rid of this. Alright, look up. Turn right. God, I remember there's, in Under a Killing Moon anyway, there's a sort of, like, you have to run away from this droid robot thing, like patrol robot. So if I have to do any of this and that, with these controls, I am in trouble. Whoa, smacking me in the face. Alright, through the door. See what's you got in your closet.
When it comes to fashionable attire, I believe in quality over quantity.
Yep, because you only own one thing. What's
I'm
this?
saving these bottles of cold duck for a special romantic dinner. All of the flavor and none of the mind-numbing alcohol.
Yuck. Maybe that's like the opposite of wild turkey. Who knows?
The royal game of India. In my book, Parcheesi, Twister, and Ms. Pac-Man are the triumvirate of competitive gaming.
I fucking love Parcheesi. Especially playing it by yourself, like old Tex here. Yo! Look at those sexy kneecaps. Is there even glass in those window panes?
Are you the private investigator?
Are you the private investigator?
Oh, that's what someone painted on the door.
I'll take that as a yes. I'd like to hire you, if you're available.
I'm always available for you, pretty girl.
Well, it just so happens that I am. What can I do for you, Ms.?
Linsky, but I'd prefer if you called me Sylvia.
Okay, Sylvia. I'm Tex Murphy. Have a seat.
I'm sorry if I disturbed your game.
Well, that's all right. I was losing anyway.
Would you like one?
I like her hat.
No, actually, there's a
What is
rumor
that?
going around.
Is that a babushka?
Those things are bad for you.
That's right. That's why I got off them. Of course, I'm still smoking this e-cig, but... Aw, Tootsie Pops. Good to know they'll still have those in the future.
Lots of things are bad for you.
Fucking 20...
Because of
What is that?
stuff you're
23 years from now?
So, why are you in the market for a PI?
My father, Carl Linsky, died a week ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
The police think it's suicide. I believe they're wrong.
Well, the police are usually pretty good in matters like this. I mean, I can't believe they'd make that big a mistake.
My father wasn't suicidal, and I'll pay you to prove it.
All right.
Okay, your father's name is... Sorry, was?
Carl Linsky.
Okay. Well, if we rule out the suicide, that leaves 3 other ways to go. I mean, it could have been an accident, or natural causes, or it could have been murder.
The police say that they have witnesses that saw him jump off the Golden Gate Bridge.
I guess that makes it suicide, huh?
Well, I guess that rules out the first 2 then. So you think your father was murdered?
That could have been an accident.
He didn't kill
He could
himself.
have tripped. Because I don't know how high the hand railings are on the Golden Gate Bridge.
If I take your case, you gotta
Especially in
understand there's no
2037.
money-back guarantee.
Safety standards may have gone down
Doesn't sound real
since
promising.
today. Who knows?
I just don't know what else to do.
Not I.
Who's the officer in charge?
The detective's name is Eve Clements.
All right, I'll go down and I'll talk to her. We can get together later and I'll tell you what I found out.
I'm staying at my father's house.
Boobs.
Here's the address.
Oh, look at him.
Now, about the money up front. How much do you need? Because I haven't got a lot.
I'm running a special this week. If I decide not to take your case, there isn't going to be any charge.
That's dumb.
Thank you.
That's going to put you in the poorhouse.
I'll be waiting.
You charge for anything you can. Just charge her for walking through the damn door.
Nice
It's a consultation. I hate it when girls shake hands like that. Give me a real fucking handshake. You want equality? Start with your handshake. Error code does not indicate an error. Why does it keep saying that? It's probably why the game keeps crashing, but I don't know what to do to fix that. Seems like there should be some sort of music playing or something right now. Let's try to save this and hopefully it won't crash the game. Comment. The name. Heyo, it didn't crash the game. Alright. Let's get out of here. To that flat texture. Let's go talk to the detective first. She looks like a swell lady. Oh, go.
It doesn't sound like a very promising start.
Well, like I said, I was running out of cash fast and was pretty desperate for a case. I knew Detective Clements and figured I'd pay her a visit. The only problem was she and the Colonel were pretty tight. Like I told you, he'd gotten the Colonel in some trouble not long before.
Get out!
Was that the Colonel? Or was that just some other random dude? He's got a freak nose. That whole door was bending when he knocked.
If it isn't Tex Murphy.
If it isn't Tex Murphy. Came out from under my bridge to help solve this case.
Sold out any fellow PIs lately?
I'll be obliviously pleasant.
Well, now that you bring it up, how is the Colonel doing anyway?
We had a drink together a couple of nights ago. He said if I saw you, to be sure and tell you to go to hell.
I'll laugh it up.
Colonel, he is such a sweetheart. Can you believe it?
Fakest laugh
Speaking
ever.
of which, how have you been?
You know, the last thing I need is some pansy PI wasting my time.
Make an offer she shouldn't refuse.
Well, you know, I'd be willing to trade a nice shoulder rub for some information.
Give me one good reason why I should do any favors for you.
Ooh, she's smiling. She likes me. Absolutely, Fabio.
Because you're an extremely beautiful woman, and I'm desperately in love.
That's not gonna work.
All right, fine. Resort to charity.
Listen, I just went into business for myself, and I'm kind of relying on people like you to help me out.
All right, Murphy. You're just lucky you caught me in a charitable mood. But be quick about it.
Be quick about it. All right, let's ask about some stuff. Let's ask about Carl Linsky.
6 witnesses saw Linsky take the dive.
That's
Their
quite a
stories
few.
matched up and they all checked out.
And they all ID'd Linsky.
Not exactly. None of them were close enough to make an absolutely positive ID, but they described his general appearance, build, and clothing. Body wasn't found for a couple of days. Wasn't in the best shape when we fished it out of the bay. But we were able to make an identification using the personal effects found on the body.
Autopsy.
Coroner said the cause of death was drowning. No other injuries. Though there was a scar back here. Linsky probably had...
That's known
surgery
as your
done
head.
recently. That's all.
Eve. Linsky's surgery.
We didn't follow it up since it had nothing to do with his suicide.
How do you know? They could have fucked up his brain somehow. Like that dude who got the
Standard
pipe through his
stuff.
fucking brain.
Wallet, keys, and a suicide note neatly sealed in a Ziploc bag.
Well, that's convenient.
I'd let you see it, but it's logged in as evidence. The handwriting, incidentally, was 100% match.
Oh, well, that's pretty conclusive. Let's ask about you.
I'm willing to help you out because you're just getting started in the business. But don't abuse the privilege.
Wow. That picture got grainy super fast.
As next of kin, she was notified and came in to identify her father's body. Didn't take it too well.
Oh, really?
The uniforms had to drive her home.
Finding out that her dad died. Who would have thought? Let's ask about me, because I am self-centered.
The colonel seems to think you've got the potential to be a good PI. Once you wake up to reality and get your priorities straight.
Well, that seems like it's it. Done. Let's end this combo. That's odd that... Go away. I don't want you here. Go away. Go away. I want to go back to what I was doing. Fine. Go to Linsky's house. See ya, Eve.
So you're saying you're not going to take my case?
Well, I don't want to take your money if I can't help you.
Fine. Leave.
Leave.
I'm just being straight up, okay?
If you won't help me, I can do what I can on my own.
Her sultry, sexy voice went away
Certainly
pretty
won't be
quickly
the first time.
once she found out she couldn't get anything from us. You need to focus on things like that,
charge
Tex.
$400 a day plus expenses.
Damn.
I have $1,000. If you can prove it wasn't suicide, I'll give you $10,000 later.
Where are you going to get
What's it
10?
do?
It's
You're
going
gonna
to
need to tell me everything you know so I can get started.
fucking...
Oh, I will.
Oh, I will. Back to the sultry
Thank you,
voice.
Tex.
Once she found out she can get something from you. I don't trust her. Well, the beginning kind of implied that she wasn't going to be the nicest person in the world. Well, with everything, crapping up recently, I think it's a good place to end this and just make sure all my recording and everything worked out. So I'm going to end this episode here. But I will pick it up almost immediately. And we'll keep cracking. See what, what's her face? Sylvia has to say. It's, the shakedown. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. See you next time.